Boom. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David? Bassman, Her Ladyship, and Basswoman. Now, this morning, I might even be getting the car done. I might. We'll see how that rolls out. Yeah, that pretty much covers the nuts and bolts of what I'm doing. Oh, almost forgot. Dealy, dealy. Paste and send. Boom. Yeah. So, there are a few little things I want to do on the hull, and I do need. You'll see. It's all very straightforward. It is. And boom. Idly ho. How are we doing?
What's happening?
Now.
Hello, David.
First things first. You all know the drill here.
Your cut matches your shirt. Color coordination. I love it.
Now, David, something to show you, mate. Boom. I believe that's the kit you were talking about yesterday.
Aha, look at damn there.
Now, I'll see if it's... No, that's probably as good a picture as we got. If you'll bring it around so you can have a... It's a pretty nice looking vehicle.
Holy shit, Batman. I'm about to get me one of those.
It's a very nice looking car. Look, maybe that's something that... Because you haven't got your ship yet, but if you could get one of these, there's something that you, me, and David could work on together.
That's a marvelous idea. That'll be what I'll do. I'll purchase that, and we can all three do that together.
Yeah, the difference between this and the W24 I was telling you about, which I probably won't do. I'm quite. I had a look at what other options Italeri offer in sort of this era of car, and some of them are fucking sexy, man.
Oh yeah, man, that's when they were sexy.
I mean, this is look. I gotta say, back in this day, cars had style.
They did, 100%.
Real style. Anyway, the difference it would be that gone the wrong way with that. If you look at this back door, or where there isn't a back door, more's the point. On the W24, it was extended such that there was a second door there, which, of course, in the circumstance of use, would have, whoever in the background, be it Hitler or whichever of the Nazi hierarchy, of course, they come out the rear door.
Right.
So that's the difference, and that's why it's extended out that way.
Yeah.
So there you go. But yeah, very nice looking car.
What company made that?
Italeri. Indeed, I'll even go a step further. It is the Italeri number 3701. Look, you know what? I'm going to have a bit of a goosey gander at this kit because I'd rather. Yeah, something I'll show you. Well, I think too. Let's bring this. Okay, I've got the wheels on, as we know, and it's all sitting very nicely. What I reckon we can do, I have a cunning plan. And what my cunning plan is I need to glue this down a bit if I can. Just to get that even. And then I need to put a little tiny bit to cover a gap there. Once I've done that, I think we can do a wee bit of an unboxing and have a look at this.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I'm pretty keen on that idea. In fact, I think that's a bit of a goer. It should be online by January. So that certainly gives us a bit of time to for you to get your kit and for us to conclude work on other ones and stuff like that, if you follow me.
Okay, that sounds good.
That would be a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, when you get to the Mercedes, I need to get those numbers again so I can order the right one.
I reckon it's going to be one of those things where the it's I'm going to open it and go, oh, that's nice. That's my anticipation.
Yeah, I'm real curious to see how it's made, how the styrene is.
This is looking a little bit like it might be a bit too, yeah, that's just, there's too much leverage at the back to pull that down. That's just a bit irritating. Never mind. In the meantime, bing, bing, ha! Just had a sudden flash of, I might have told you on one occasion about Will Ferrell, as it's an outtake
That's
or a
not it.
deleted scene from The Anchorman. And he's talking about, and my mate and I found this particularly funny once we realised who Mrs. Buttersworth actually is.
Who Mrs. Butterworth is?
Yeah. But he talks of pleasuring himself to the image of Mrs. Buttersworth and shooting out cascading ejaculate like rivers of ejaculate, and only now did he understand how the villagers at Pompeii felt. And but as he as he's explaining this, the line he chirps out with is how quickly he got there. Bing bang bong. So I was picking up this and I went bing bing bang. I suddenly thought bing bang bong. Except I'm not pleasuring myself to the image of Mrs. Buttersworth. Now, let's see. This now goes into there. And this is a pretty straightforward operation.
Yeah, Will Ferrell, he's a hell of an actor. You need to see, have you seen Talladega Nights or
I've seen him in a few things.
Talladega Nights is running down the racetrack in his underwear.
Jesus. I haven't actually seen Anchorman, but I have seen some scenes from it. He's pretty.
I've seen Anchorman, but it's been a really long time ago when I saw that.
The scene I've seen, or one of the scenes I've seen, is the street fight scene, and I just love the. Now I'm sure we all agree on the rule: not in the face. And so they're chopping off limbs and doing all manner of other diabolical behavior. But so long as it's not in the face, it's all good. And yeah, that is the drill now, isn't it? All right, let's see.
Yeah, you know what? He really hasn't changed any either over the years. He's done a commercial. I think it's Capital One commercial here recently, and man, he looks the damn same as he's always looked.
Wow. I saw him in a version of the producers, and I don't know if you're familiar with the movie.
No.
It's about these guys who want to now. I'm just going to have to let that dry, I guess. What we have now is the interior in position. But I can't really pick it up from, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit, I have to move that out of the way for a moment and let that settle. Because then there's only a few things we need to do on the hull, a few little touch-ups. A few things need to go on. All coming together. My. Alrighty. Anyway, but yeah, he plays this. Is the movie The Producers is about these guys who run a theatre, and they need to have an absolute flop. I can't remember what the premise is, and they need to have a disaster because that way they can write off a whole stack of. Can't remember how it all operates, but ultimately, what they decide to do is to have a ballet based around World War II from a German perspective. And some of the humor is unsurprisingly a wee bit dark. Like at one stage, they've got when the Germans are at their apex, and it's just like driven across France. The chorus is "Springtime for Hitler and Germany." You think, oh dear. But at one stage, Will Ferrell, and it's a line I've to me is just pure gold from Go to Woe. Is he plays this former SS guard who's a good dance choreographer, and at one stage he's during rehearsals he storms onto the stage absolutely furious, bellowing, "Nine, nine, nine! Where are these stormtroopers pirouetting across the Ardennes?"
The hell?
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah. And only Will Ferrell could really have delivered it, you know?
I know, right? Wow.
It's just what, yeah.
Yeah.
Particularly as the character had a lisp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When he first was like, "Are you someone?" So, yes.
Wow.
Hey, John, how are you doing? Now I'm just going to put these lights on. I think we got these on yesterday, didn't we? The front lights there.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Takes you there.
next, bit of crystal clear would be the geo here. Come here, you. One thing I noticed about the lights after I put them on, and it's really well done by Italeri actually. If you look, they've actually set it so that it looks like there's a globe in there.
Oh, shit. Sure does. How about that?
And I was actually quite impressed with that.
Huh.
Whether that, yeah, you got to be going, yeah, that's tidy action there.
Yeah, it is.
Um, Italeri, would I say they're as good as to me? I'd put them in the same breath.
Okay.
I find have found their kits really good. Indeed, I've got a few Italeri kits I'm quite keen to build.
What else
Um,
you got?
oh, I've got I've got quite a few. One that I've got, two that I have are actually four-engine aircraft. One being what's called a short Sunderland, an aircraft you may or may not be familiar with.
No, sir.
Okay, the Sunderland actually wasn't. Well, it was a marine aircraft, which is to say, it wasn't meant. It was on floats. It was a flying boat sort of a thing, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they big aircraft. Well, unsurprising, four engines have been hello. And
Do they make the aircraft with the pontoon floaters on the bottom of them?
um, yeah, that's what you got with it.
Are there other aircraft kits you can get that's got those on it?
What floats?
Yeah, the pontoon floater things.
Yeah, there are other aircraft that had that. Um,
No, I'm talking about other model kits you can get that has those.
oh, well, yeah, because you can get kits of those other aircraft, I guess. Or yeah. For example, a pretty common kit to get in that same sort of a vein is one of what's called a Catalina. And that was a US aircraft.
Okay.
And they're a very popular one to build. Um, because they're a very nice looking aircraft. And also they have, well, their own little. Now, I've noticed here I'm going to have to do some little tidy ups on this one because I've left too much space. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Anyway, because it's a very nice looking aircraft, so therefore, unsurprisingly, people like building it. And so that's another one. Another common one with floats is this what's called Narado, which sounds Italian but is actually German.
Yeah, it
And
does
that's the
sound
thing.
Italian. To be honest with you, that sounds Italian.
It does, but it's not. And ultimately, now an Narado single engined. So there are all these little variants of ones that have floats with them.
Oh.
So there you go. And that one's the one I've got of that. I think is a Revel.
Okay.
I think it's an older Revel, but that doesn't necessarily have me unduly concerned. If you follow me,
Oh yeah,
Revel
absolutely
have
not.
always been fairly solid
Yes, they have.
at any given time.
Over the years, yeah, they've been a good model company.
They've been consistent all the way through. You know, you could always.
100%.
When I was a kid, they were sort of like second. It used to be that Airfix was the gear when I was a boy. Well,
Right.
I was a lad.
When you were a lad.
That's it. And the and your second option was Revel. And of course, nowadays it's more a case of, well, Tamiya and others are the dog's bollocks, and Airfix is somewhere in their dust, as is Revel, but they're still good, solid kits. and a good option to go with. Right, now here's what's the situation with our lights. As you can see, I've left too much space. So I'll just have to paint over that. That's not going to be hard.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That
coming
easy.
good, man.
But you can see how the lights are in.
Looking good, Robster. Looking good.
Thank you. Now there's one other thing I need to do as far as lights go.
You're saying you had to get
That's
one
on the other end here, and it's these two lights here. Whilst I quickly think, ask Basswoman to give us a letter.
Last one give us a letter.
T.
T.
T? Okay, letter T. The letter T.
All right, you got a list now, huh?
Yes. Let's see what we can find. Tart.
Tart.
Yep, colloquialism. A promiscuous woman.
Oh.
Originally a term of endearment.
What?
This word has been attracting less and less attractive overtones ever since it was first used in the 19th century. In many rural areas, however, the older, less offensive meaning still survives. Curiously, in Australia, it is not majorative except in compounds. Do what? Thus, the expression little tart is likely to cause offence, where the unadorned tart would not. I don't know, man. As an Australian, I'd question that reference.
I know, right?
The earliest usage may have been rhyming slang, the full form being jam tart, rhyming with sweetheart.
Jam tart.
It is interesting that in Victorian times, women were often likened to sweet food. What the fuck? The terms biscuit, cake, and confectionery were, for example, all euphemisms for women. Also comparable is the older buttered bun, a woman who has sexual intercourse with one man immediately after another,
Damn it, man.
and the more recent crumpet and crackling. Metaphors linking sexual desires and activities to eating are remarkably common. Other typical examples include sexual appetite, having a nibble, and eating fur pie, which means practicing cunnilingus.
Did you say fur pie?
Eating fur pie, yeah.
Ah,
There we go, people.
holy shit. What do you think about that?
Very informative.
Very informative, she says.
There we have it, yes. Now, next.
Damn it, man.
Yeah. That's what I was going to be doing. I was going to get these little ones into here. That should be pretty straightforward up too. What I might do is even use this for ease of purpose. Now, sprue cutters.
What's your weather been like there this morning?
Overcast. On the lighter side of the temperatures, but yeah, like very cloudy. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But later this week, up to Christmas, the weather's not too foul. Saturday's starting to get a bit warmer because it's going to be 34, which is in the 90s.
90s.
And I know that we're going to be getting up over 100 or close to 100, and then over 100 by the end of the by Monday.
Damn.
So yeah.
Well, it's been a nice, crisp 52 degrees here Fahrenheit today.
Now, 52. Oh, yeah. That's not too horrible.
No, that's been a little nipply.
Yeah, but you can still sort of get out and about and enjoy.
Oh yeah. I wear shorts and a t-shirt year round, pretty much.
I,
But
I can see that um, from the viewpoint of 15 degrees is not that cold, man. Straight out, you know?
yeah, you're right.
Um, which is what you were basically talking about to me. That's 15 degrees.
Right.
And it's 15 to 20. It's like, yeah, look, particularly when if you're inside a building, normally it's actually quite a lot warmer in there.
Yeah, and see that's my thing as well. You know, I'm going from my house to the car, from the car to a
You're going
building.
from one sheltered environment to another.
Yep.
Is basically what the drill is here.
I don't see the need in bundling up, you know, like a fucking Eskimo man.
Uh, yeah, some people get very what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what is the word I'm looking for. This is not picking up the part I want to pick up. Oh well, there's another way. I tell you. Hopefully. There we go. There's one. Yep, that's easy. Overthinking it.
Yes.
Now, it's all coming together, peeps. Now, I'll put the blue on.
As to be expected, we had to go uptown today and I had a doctor's appointment. Man, there's some folks uptown shopping today.
Oh, yeah. I have a plan. I have a cunning plan. Now, seriously, it's more of a common sense plan. And it's this. I'm actually going to go and get any shopping I want done today. I'm prepared to stay out a bit later than normal in that capacity, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I like to be home barely. I don't like staying out. Because then tomorrow, when everybody else is doing, oh my, I've got to do it, and I can just sit back and go, yeah, and you fuckers enjoy that shit, man. I'm doing it because I've already got it done. Yeah.
If I'm out after dark, I turn to a pumpkin.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I get a bit that way these days, I've got to say. Yeah. Now, that said, I have purchased because I only need, really, as far as our shops go, I only need to have enough to get me through to Saturdays when the shops reopen.
Okay.
So it's not any big biggie there, if you follow me.
Right.
It's not like I need to get a week's supply. So
I've not driven at night in so long. I don't think I can remember how to turn on my headlights.
Driving at night is one of the few times I make sure I wear my glasses because yeah, I can't see shit when I'm driving it. My eyesight is shit at best. Driving it during the day isn't too bad because I can actually see. I mean, it's not like I can't see large figures. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at night, shadows make things look different. and that's not good.
Yeah, you're right.
So, okay, what we got there is the bottom lights here are in. Now, at the moment, they're not looking so flash because there's crystal clear there. Once the crystal clear dries, there'll be the aluminium or the chrome behind it, and they'll look
Right.
nice. All
Yep.
right. Next on the agenda is yes, now. Yes, now. What I would like to do while I think is where did I put? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. There's a couple of things I would like to locate. Here's one. Now,
Good gravy.
a very important part came off of this, being this. This is the bonnet. And there's one of these in there, but I need both of these little parts in, because that's what supports it when it goes into the, whatchamacallit. That's the term. The whatchamacallit. That's it. I think it was Churchill who said, we shall whatchamacallit on the beaches. We shall whatchamacallit on the seas and oceans. We shall never stop whatchamacalliting. But
Yeah, pretty tasty candy bar over here in the States.
oh, really? But yeah, the ultimately these little bits help it to hold up inside the bonnet, or help the bonnet stand up on the hull when the time comes.
Engine.
It will go into, I'm not sure but it goes onto the hull. Basically, it makes it these little bits here make the thing go bing and stand up, showing our engine off. Is the premise here. Alrighty. All right, we'll do that. We've got that there. Wonder what they've made them separate parts. Oh, I know why. Because it gives you the option. You don't have to show the engine off if you don't want to. You can just go boom, which is actually also rather well done of them. Because some people might not want to do the engine. They want to keep it simple. Lazy pricks. Harden up.
That's it. So it's all got to be painted.
Now, what I'm looking for, is that what I'm looking for? That's not the part I'm looking for. Wait a minute. I know where I put it. Well, sort
In your
of.
pocket.
I'm looking for my rear vision mirror, and there it is. Now, what I want to do here is hit that with a little bit of chrome in the middle there. And then hit the hull with some black. Now, I'm making good progress here.
I'm not really familiar with the colors of a Volkswagen engine.
From memory, and as far as what I mean by from memory, I'm talking about when I was a kid. Of course, I used to see them on quite a regular because my grandfather had one. They're nothing too vivid. Now, that said, we all know the rules of scale modeling. Just because that's what it looks like in reality doesn't mean you can't do all manner of highlighting and fun and games because it behooves you.
That is it.
Indeed, let's go a step further. You may as well just do it for no better reason than it behooves you. Reality be fucked. I mean, let's face it.
This ain't your normal V8.
I was going to say let's face it, our entire hobby is in fact a pretty major vanity project.
Through that.
And as such, well, feel free to unleash that to its maximum capacity, I say.
Absolutely. I'm never one to go for what the instructions call for me anyway.
Well, I was going to say, given some of what you've seen me do, clearly I'm not.
Righto.
On the topic of clearly not, here's a you beauty line from an Australian cricket player recently. And it was, and I need to explain the term. In cricket, there's what's called a walker. And what that means is sometimes in cricket there are situations where a batsman may or may not be out in terms of he's edged it.
Okay.
And he's been caught. Depending on circumstance, the umpire might not notice the edge and give him not out because he thinks he hasn't, because it's going to be a faint little. It's a curious thing. You need to see it in operation and really appreciate it. Anyway, and a walker is someone who, if they've done that little edge, won't worry about it. If the umpire's given them not out, they'll still walk. Hence, a walker. A lot of batsmen take the rough with the smooth approach, which is to say, sometimes I'm given out when I'm not. This is an occasion where I've gotten the other outcome. I'm taking it. Fuck you, which is fair enough. Which is fair enough. You know, both approaches are quite valid. Anyway, and it manifested in a recent match between Australia and England that an Australian batsman who made 100 runs may or may not have been out. It was one of those interesting decisions, and even with technology in place, because there were accusations of errors being made and stuff like that, and in fact it was provable that their error was made, but of course the guy in question, Alex Carey's gone, well, that's unfortunate. Stood his ground and remained in. And at the press conference asked about it, he said, so are you a walker? Given the response, well, obviously not. You got to say, absolutely shameless. Good on you.
Damn.
He knows. They know. And he doesn't fucking care because he's got 100 runs to his name.
Hell yeah.
What a cunt. But that's the whole thing with sports, isn't it?
It is.
Funny. There used to be a guy who played for New Zealand. Indeed, arguably the greatest All Black there was, a guy named Richie McCaw. And he was a complete cunt because he knew just how to bend the rules to a point he'd be going, Mr. Referee, but he was just not anything. Cunt.
Damn it.
He knew how to do it. And yep, he was, but that's why he was so good.
Right.
In reality. But yeah, it's one of those when you see sportsmen do stuff, doing it well, and knowing how to do it all. And all you can do is go, wow. There's an adjective for people like you. And I've just explained, I've just given
it. Yep. Absolutely.
I actually got caught. I mean, I used to do stuff just because on the field, just because I knew it would piss off the opposition.
Huh.
Because I figure if you're pissing them off, you're doing a good job then. That was my
Hey,
theory.
yeah, piss them off, throw them off your game.
Well, that's it. And anyway, the ball was coming out the back of an opposition's ruck one game, and I've just reached over and swatted it in a manner that was questionable. And but again, there we have it, and guaranteed to piss the opposition off for a whole stack of reasons. And yet, what's the response? Oh, you cunt.
Nah, nah.
Fun and games, I tells you.
Yep.
Now, next. Next. So we've gotten that done. We've got that drying. Now, I've got options as to what I wish to do next. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know what I'm going to do. First,
What?
I'm going to do some little bit of painting on this hull. Not much, but a little bit. And then we're going to have a look at this Mercedes. We are.
Yes, sir.
That's looking really good, man. I'm happy with that.
You should be. It's looking great, man.
Thank you.
Something to be proud of.
But you know how when you sort of
You really created something there. The Ford vote.
That's it, yeah.
The
But you know how
Ford
when you sort of like as you finally start looking at it and you go, you know, that's and I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's all I'm just
sit back and choke the chicken over it.
That's the one. I think I told you there's a
That's
great
one
scene
thing.
in Game of Thrones where a character is called to account for his crimes, or one particular crime of which he is not guilty. But if he does the thing where, yeah, look, just tell them I want to confess my crimes.
Huh.
And when he gets there, one of the things he talks about having done is on having, on one occasion, basically jacked off into a thing of turtle soup that was served as a stew, and
Oh
then
my!
his sister ate, or at least I hope she did. And he's giving all this sort of lines and commentary, but the adjective he used, he uses a number of metaphors. I made the ball man cry.
Ew.
Yeah, that's one of them. And it's just like that to me is fantastic.
Holy shit, Batman!
Made the bald man cry.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's that's it.
He's I'm trying to remember what some of the other ones are. I think he makes some reference that revolves around sausage, but there are so many metaphors you can come to with that one.
That's like making your own tartar sauce for your fish sandwich.
Oh, here's one I've got to share with you as a line of thought. Because I've followed this recipe to make royal icing. Royal icing is the one you put on the outside of your Christmas cakes and stuff. And it's been a bit too runny. And it goes like this. And the thoughts, I feel like contacting the people who put out the recipe and saying, look, if I wanted to produce something white and runny, there's ways I can do that without any assistance from anybody whatsoever. No ingredients required.
Damn right.
But yeah.
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Damn.
Yeah. Now,
That makes you a little scared to go to a burger joint sometimes. That's why you don't piss off the people that make you food.
Mm-hmm.
it's true.
We had to be
You will be amazed as to what they're more than happy to do as exact as living the scores go.
Yeah, I used to be very impatient when it came to waiting in line at fast food restaurants. The Bass woman, and she works in that industry, she had to teach me to be nice.
Yeah, look, it can be a real as a job on in being in hospitality in any capacity. Oh my God. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I've learned real quick to be nice. And I want a blatant dick, it's just, you just,
Yeah, you were.
okay.
Yes, you were.
I'm gonna mute you.
uh,
Oh,
I yeah, I've always found it well because I've done a lot of work in that sort of an industry. Always tried to be patient as far as it goes. Um, it's funny when
I worked in retail too, and I mean for years.
yeah.
And
Oh look, there's a lot of assholes in this world. That's one thing you learn real fast.
oh, that's what we just
One thing
said.
I
There's a
do
whole lot of
find though,
fast food and retail.
I don't mind being patient, but it's that people are just not doing good service, and it's just a pretty ordinary effort that I won't put up with. In terms of, hang on a moment, hang on, somebody at my door.
Go right in, sir.
Um, ah,
Oh, hey, Maxine, how you doing?
Yeah, good. I tried to make a delivery yesterday,
Uh,
but there was no reply.
oh,
So-
apricots.
Yeah,
Oh, that's some talkies, thank you.
yeah, I got them in time. There was just a few,
Oh, well, I feel a lot of color.
but the birds was just starting to peck on them. Because one year, I had all orange flakes down the bottom. I thought I left it too late, so I thought I'd pick them. So some might need a bit of ripening, but they're not as good as what they have been in previous years. And I didn't get very many. Not enough to make a chutney.
Ah, well.
Yeah.
And
So,
some chockies too, thank you very much. I've made a cake, I'll bring some over
oh,
later.
right. What, a Christmas cake?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do a lot of, as you know, I do a lot of baking, and that's when I
Mhm.
lined up with you for us, and
Okay.
baking and all the rest, so.
Oh, right, okay, so you family? Or
Yeah.
Or sharing?
Yeah.
Almost.
No, it's brandy I've got with.
Right, okay. Oh, excellent. Yeah, so I'll probably be leaving tomorrow sometime. I have to know that in my mind.
Okay, well, I'll bring it over to you later this
Yeah,
afternoon.
okay. Yeah. So you're not going away till, are you?
No.
No. So,
I'll give you part for you.
okay, fantastic. I think that hose is enough to do my lot just down there.
All right. Well, what I do is I actually get the long flat one and I just spin it across.
Yeah, that's really good.
It works.
Yeah, I thought probably you would.
No, as a methodology, it works. to do
Yeah.
that, so, yeah.
Okay, that's good, excellent.
Cool. Anyway, I've got people online. I've got to
Oh,
return
right,
to.
oh, I'm sorry.
I'll be over later on.
Yeah,
So
okay then, no
thanks for
worries.
these.
Okay, take that.
All right.
I'm back, guys. That was the neighbour dropping off some of the apricots she had harvested from our tree,
Oh, wow.
and also giving me some chockies for
Oh,
Christmas.
cool deal. That's the one that got locked out of her house, ain't it?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Yeah, this neighbor is hey Athol. I think I've already haven't said hey yet. I don't know. No, this is the one right next door. She and I do a lot of work on the garden together.
Okay, nice.
It's a bit of a communal thing,
Okay.
and that way we all get a bit of a. Well, she and I are the two main gardeners, and
Well, that's cool. We got a community garden like that.
yeah, well, it's a thing of that way everyone benefits, and
Absolutely.
Gives a whole new
it's just not that hard. I don't see why more people, or how it is that people can't manage it. It's very handy because, like, she will often do things in the. If I need, to, if say something needs to be done in the garden, if one of us doesn't do it, the other will.
Okay.
And I guess for her, it's also handy because she's going away, and she knows the gardens will be watered. And yeah, it's generally a good little setup. Um, I'm not entirely happy with my land agent, but it's probably worth putting up with a land agent because of the whole garden thing.
Right.
Because you don't generally get that.
True.
So yeah, pros and cons, I believe is the term.
Yep. That is something everything has.
Yeah, these are. I always dropped into Roger Waters. These are the pros and cons of hitchhiking. There's a blast from the past.
Yeah, back in the day,
Mine used to have. Pardon?
back in the day you could pick up a hitchhiker and not worry. These days,
There's a. Now I've got to make sure I get the line right. But it's the thing where if you're um, if you pick someone up and or if you score if you score a lift with someone and they say aren't you concerned about psycho killers and rah rah rah, the response is no, not at all. I figure the odds of there being two in a car are pretty remote. There we go. Now we are definitely now after I've gotten this painting done, I pretty much have now. I will have a look at this Mercedes.
works for me.
Now, am I good everywhere else? Wait, one last little spot. And then, yeah, pretty much. Where are we? Here we are. Just here. Right. Pop that aside to dry. Goggles off. Oh, one of the lights has come out. Now, to be fair, I shouldn't be entirely surprised by that. The reason I shouldn't be entirely surprised by that is because I actually didn't even glue them because they fitted that well. In short, no, they obviously didn't. So I'll just glue them in, or glue that one in at least. Yeah, well, that was a really nice fit. So obviously it's going to remain to be a nice fit.
Yep.
Just got to do it with glue. Heaven forfend. Now, next. Next. Bit more glue.
Yeah, I'll order that Mercedes kit next week out of Christmas.
Yeah.
That way
Cool.
have it just in time.
Nice. There we'll go. Yes. There we go. That'll be plenty. You get over here. Get over here. There you go. There you go. Nice. Oh, no, it's not. No. It's being a bit cunty. Should that be a little lower? Possibly. Don't worry about. Actually, what you can do is the same thing with this one. Because. Yeah, there we go. Give me a moment.
Take time.
Let's see if I can get this one out. There we go. What we're going to do here. Give that a bit of a file, actually. Wasn't sitting quite the way I'd like it to have. Now, is this one alright? Yeah, that one looks nice. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Okay. File. Now, once I've got this back on, as I said, it's having a look at the Merc time, I say. Shit, I'm getting really hungry. Haven't had breakfast yet.
Well, we had dinner over here a little while ago, and I made meatball subs again.
Oh, nice.
Yes, become kind of a Monday ritual down here.
Oh, nice. I did myself a roast yesterday.
Made a what?
A roast.
Okay.
Roast beef.
Yeah.
I like doing roasts because you can obviously get the meal that you're going to get out of it, the first one when it's hot, but the leftovers can be used so many different ways, and that is straight out handy.
Yes, sir.
And as I'm a very, very lazy man, being able to use leftovers multitudinous ways There's a word for you. Multitudinous.
Multitudinous.
Yeah. Keep that in line with egregious. Here we go. We can put them together in in a neat little combo for you. You ready?
Yeah, making sense out of it, but I sure can't.
His misdeeds are both multitudinous and egregious. Thought you'd like it.
Good stuff.
Something that's worth checking out sometimes, certainly as far as over here it is. I don't know if you can find these things in the US, but if you can ever find court transcripts or even samples of it just in the newspapers, some of the dressings downs that are given by judges are fucking fantastic. Some of the commentary or the words even. Because these guys are, of course, highly educated. And so they'll drop these words that, with malice aforethought, they will. Well, here's a good one for you. And it actually gives a very interesting thing with that. A guy, I can't remember what the case was about or whatever, but ultimately it was a pretty cheap shot was delivered at one stage. And the person who did so was described by the judge as being pusillanimous.
Pusillanimous.
Me and my mate saw this in the newspaper and thought, this we got to find out.
Yeah, I want to know.
And what it turns out to be, something is pusillanimous if it's cowardly. A pusillanimous action would be something like dodging the draft for bone spurs. Oh, did I say that? You get the idea. Yeah, it's something. If someone's done something cowardly, it's pusillanimous. From this word, we get the term to pussy out.
To pussy out.
That's where it comes from.
Wow.
Yeah, there's something to get your noggin around anytime you're ready. So yeah, judges educating the masses.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I liked it. Me and my mate were both going, that is so cool. Because it's a pretty sharp use of language.
Well, I'm bad for saying that around here. Don't pussy out on me.
Now, next time you actually hear that one trotted out, you can say, do you know where that comes from? You can educate, you can.
Holy shit, man.
So, yeah. All right, let's have a look at this kit, shall we?
Let's take a look at it. Take a gander.
A goosey gander. Or what another one of my friends would refer to as a Bo Peep.
A Bo Peep?
Here we go. Hang on a moment. The original car came out in 1936. The kits first came out in 1976. I've got the 2023 reboxing, and he's got the 2008.
Okay.
I thought I never knew I was a walking or seated encyclopedia. Yeah, look, you're not the first person who've made this sort of comment, mate. I'm a bit like Tyrion Lannister, except I don't drink. To understand the reference there, Bassman, in Game of Thrones, the character Tyrion Lannister at one stage, because he knows a lot of stuff, right. And somebody passes comment, and the line is, "It's what I do. I drink and I know things." In this case, I build scale models and I know things.
Get education here,
uh,
and there's
I
nothing
also
wrong
like
with
being very silly. Now, let's have a look at these assembly sheets because I always find that's a good starting point. All right, got a grip on things again, as the bishop said to the choir boy.
that.
Oh, now here's all our parts. Now, I actually do like the fact that they have laid it out like that. I find it really handy when manufacturers do that. It meets with my approval. Yes, yes, it does.
Yeah.
There's only 4 colors that they have shown here. One flat sand, one military brown, and another one being silver. But we all know the rules, people. We all know the rules. That's not necessarily how it's going to roll.
Nope.
We'll see. Oh, we'll see. Now, here's our actual assembly process, people. Nope. Now, here we go. So our first step is undercarriage work. It would appear setting up our suspension. Now we'll have a look at the parts themselves in a minute. Rear suspension. It looks here's our engine. So yeah.
Hold it up a little bit higher. There you go.
So it's a pretty simple one.
Is that an inline 12? A 12 cylinder.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got, hang on, 2, 4, 8. I'd say it's a straight 8.
Grade 8. Okay.
That would be my guess. Now we'll have a closer look at the engine in due course. 2, we have, for some reason they've done that upside down. Why would you do this? Oh no, it's just the way it's drawn. It looks like it's upside down. It's like they've got one side in position and not the other. I mean, what the fuck? But it makes okay. There's one side wall. Ultimate. There's some little bits of jiggery pokery here. I would say there are various handles and stuff that need to go in. That would be my assumption here. So it looks pretty simple actually as a kit on the whole.
Does it say how many pieces the kit is?
Not that many. I'm looking. I can even tell you what the highest number is in a minute. Give us if highest number I'm seeing at the moment is 61.
Okay.
So not many. Here we go. If it was the assembly sheet here, 89. So not a lot.
No.
Now it looks like. Now, does it give us the option on? It gives us the option on whether we have the hood back or not. I'll be pursuing that one, and that's what some of those parts are for. So you got some of those numbers, and ones you would not use because it depends on how you have the hood set.
Right.
Now, an unfortunate business would appear to be that you can't, or they haven't made it possible to actually get the hood up to show off the engine. We'll see about that. Okay, here's our clear parts. That's pretty straightforward. Ooh. I do like some of the chrome parts they've got here, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, let's have a bit of a zoom in on those alone, because they look pretty nice, actually. Come out a bit. Now. Oh, that's a bit interesting.
What you got?
Okay. Their dash is actually chrome.
The dash is chrome. Huh.
Boom. So it'll be a bit interesting to have a look at what the interior actually looks like.
Looks like a deep silver.
Yeah, yeah. Now there's the front grille.
Oh
So you
wow.
can see you can see it's quite a big beastie.
Yeah.
Look at that. That would be the. Hang on down a bit. That's clearly the oil tray.
Yep.
Most of the engine looks chromed, or a large part of the engine at least. Hubcaps looking very nice. Here. So all of that's very swish. Oh, that would look like the gear stick potentially. There.
Yep.
No. Across there.
Yep. That is definitely
Wow. Very pretty.
yes.
So kind of impressed with some of that already, actually. It looks really nice. Now I won't be changing the color of these. Focus and out. Now, next, let's have a looky at. Okay, okay. Here's what we need to. Hello, hello, hello.
Folded in black.
All right, boys and girls, let me get some scissors and I'll show you what I'm helloing about. This bonnet trick will be easy. Very, very easy. I'll be showing this engine off, I tell you. You don't be giving me a chromed engine and not be expecting me to not show it off. Fuck off.
That's it.
Now, here's the main hull. That's some really nice lines as a car.
Oh wow.
That is sexy. I should have put on protection just to look at it.
That's very similar to that 34 Ford I just put together.
They're very pretty cars, man.
The chassis part right there is very similar to the 34 Ford.
I can see that. Same era. So, I mean, it's only,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
was put out in 36. So, there you go. Now, this is why I'm going, this will be easy. Pretty straightforward operation here. There's our bonnet. There's our line. Come
Oh
to
yeah.
pup. That's not going to be hard at all.
Nope.
I might want to be very patient with it and be a bit delicate. But hey, beyond that, that's going to be easy to achieve.
Yeah.
So why the fuck wouldn't I? Here's at side panels.
Wow, that's a mustard yellow.
Yeah. Well, that's the color they recommend. Well, not mustard yellow, but that's what they're giving you as a sort of a base, if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Um, I guess you want to go for a different color, and you might. I mean, for
Oh yeah, but
example,
it's molded in a mustard. It looks like mustard yellow to me. Is that what color it's molded in?
that's probably a very fair description of it as a color. Here's the hubcaps, by the way. Which are kind. There's a whole. I think you do them in layers. There's some more over here.
Oh hell, it gets you what, 3 sets of wheels?
Well, no. What I think it is
I know you got a spare tire, so it gives you 5
there's
wheels.
two sides to them. If you give us a moment, here we go. There's two halves of the tires by the looks, and one that goes there and one goes there. So there's two halves to the hubcap in effect.
You got a
And
yeah.
they put a
And,
little Mercedes-Benz thing on the end. And there's a washer on top of that.
oh wow, nice.
So yeah,
Let's see those. Let me see your wheels again. Your wheel sprue.
um,
Okay, so you got
so we got 2, 4, 6. Obviously, there's going to need to be. There'd have to be more of them, you would think, unless
does
it's
it have
different from. Hang on a moment. Unless it's different at the front.
Does it have a spare tire on each side?
There's a question.
Yeah, but if it's got a spare tire on each side, it gives you 2 sets of wheels.
One on that side. We definitely have one on one. You are on the money, good sir.
Yep, that's why you got two different sets of wheels.
All right, jolly good. And yeah, there we go. Showing as you would suggest.
Don't.
So yeah, nice.
Yeah, you got
Nice
an end hub.
And indeed, here's our tires. Yeah, look, the end. Here's the end. Hang on a moment, I'll get this out as well. There's most of the interior. Now, I can't understand why they didn't just make it a thing that you can have the bonnet open on this kit. Kind of surprised with it because I've seen a bit more engine there too.
So the hood on a Mercedes that year model, it would either raise up on one side or would it raise up like a regular hood? How would it raise?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
We've
got some more engine parts here, as you can see right there. Now this is here's the interesting one for you. That's very good attention to detail what they've done there. I'll show you. This looks to me like if you want to go hard top, that
convertible or hard top. Yep.
And there's another one here, or maybe that's just the same if you got it over. But either way, here we go. There's another. Oh no, that's just the back of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's if you got it. That's if you got it over. I'll probably be having it back, obviously, to show the interior, which we have largely here. Steering wheel, but it's got some nice detail.
No decal. The steering wheel would be a little bit larger.
Yeah, it's quite a big steering wheel. There's no decals that I can see. That's all good in the hood, and I'm perfectly chipper and chirpy about that little notion. But I reckon that
Yeah, I've come to find out that a lot of older cars
that's
like
that's
come
interesting. I'll find out as to whether that's an up or a flip, because that makes a difference. Because it looks to me like it would just be in there and up, but you're right, they do often have a.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I will find out. That would be the way to roll with that one. And what else do I want to find out of this? But this looks pretty not pleasantly straightforward. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look, yep, that is strange that they don't have that. Because here's the thing, they've even given you the back of that nice chrome piece. They've given you a black part to go behind it. There's your engine, and then they haven't it covered. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? Never mind.
Huh.
So, it'll be an easy, like I said, that's an easy fix one way or t'other. It's a bit strange that they've chosen to do that, though. You think, well, why would you supply the detail if you're not going to?
All right.
Now, ultimately, that is the paint job they have outlined, and you can see why they've given that sort of mustard color in the things.
I think it'd have to be like a cream color for me, though.
Yeah, sort of a beigey sort of a color.
Might do mine up like a gangster.
Oh, look, that's a tempting notion.
Yeah,
what
really?
you mean, straight black?
Then them New York City gangsters ride around in cars like that?
Oh, they totally would have too. Oh, dude.
I think that's all I'm gonna do.
That's another tempting one to do, just black, isn't it?
Yep.
Because they didn't drive around in colored cars; they had black cars.
Yeah, like the late 1930s gangsters.
Oh, that's a tempting
Tommy
notion.
gun.
If I could find some suitable figures to go with it, maybe jumping over with.
Say hello to my little friend.
I'd be so doing it.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's what I generally do, David.
I was going to ask, is David looking at his kid as well?
I'm trying to decide what colors, because okay, that's the one they're recommending, obviously. The classic all black, because as well, that's what you would have had in your Nazi high command sort of style as well. So that's again another reason why it's a perfectly acceptable sort of paint scheme.
Is that a 124 scale or 125 scale?
124.
124 scale.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I don't think there'd be any other colors I could think of.
What brand is that?
Italeri.
Italeri.
3701.
3701.
And yeah.
That's kind of cool how you had that in your pile.
Pardon?
That's kind of cool how you had that kit in your pile.
Yeah. Now, decisions to be made. You see, the only reason I'm not going, yeah, I'm so doing that in a gangster look, is because I've already gone black with the Volvo.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason.
Well, like a burnt sienna brown with the center part being like a cream colored white or yellow.
Yeah.
Look nice.
I'll have to go and see what colors catch my eye. I do like that burgundy color. It has a lot going for it.
Yeah, that burgundy will look good.
And I might hit the net and see if what ideas I get by looking at other ones, perhaps, because there may be some around still. But it's a nice looking car. All right, now,
What did the? Okay, so the body comes in pieces, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
the body's pretty easy. Give me a moment. Because what you've got is that. Then you put that on top of that, but you've also got where are the
So the windshield housing is a separate part, correct?
yes, that's a separate clear part that goes in there. You've got here are your side panels, so they'd go on sort of that way, sort of a deal.
Yep. Yep.
More sort of yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
So they're pretty big pieces to get the whole thing together, and that does make a few things easier. And yeah, like I said, just got to find out which way the hood would open, because that is something that I think is going to happen. I'm not going to have a nice engine like that not being seen. That's not going to roll. But yeah, there we have it. Now,
Yeah, that's it right here. Is that at Walmart?
It's not at Walmart. It's on.
Oh, Atari. Yeah. Mercedes Benz 540K 124 scale. I can order this through Walmart, Rob.
there you go.
Yep, we can. $48.79 is what the cost of it is.
Yeah, that's. I'm not quite sure what I pay for it. When I buy things, often I don't even look at the price tag. I'm a bit of a sucker for. I think I told you before the How to Buy Action Man series. But mummy, I want it. And it's at that point that I just don't give a shit. If I want something, I buy it, man. Which is, some people would suggest, less than an ideal or sensible approach. Too bad. If I want something, I fucking buy it.
So there's on the side of the box of that Mercedes Benz, there's two other cars, a 3707 Cadillac Town Car. Check that shit out.
Yeah, I've seen a couple that are there. I went on the website. They've got some very pretty cars, mate.
Either that or the Cadillac Fleetwood. That's pretty sweet.
They had another one. It was a Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Yeah.
That's a little sports car. Right?
Yeah, but it was from 1930. Yeah, from 1933 or something, or around that sort of an era.
Yeah.
Napoleon coupe.
Yeah, they're very expensive little cars. Little Bugattis.
Oh, they're considered very swish by some people. I know that much. And yeah, I don't think there's been an era where they have not cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah. Like a Ferrari, right?
Yeah, I guess you put them in this. I believe you put them in the same breath, to my understanding. Yeah.
That what was that car that James Bond drove?
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
And I'm quietly confident that young David would have one of those. In fact, I know he does.
I'm sure he probably does. He is the model king.
Oh yeah.
We bow to the great Almighty David, the model king.
I was going to say mythologically, dragons keep great hoards. You can see where I'm going with this, can't you?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Is David a modeling dragon? These are the
He is.
questions. Now, this needs to go into here and dry.
Go into his lair, and there's nothing but models from wall
That's it.
to wall.
Now, where did I put? Hey. I need something to facilitate. Well, I can't find the thing that I was using to put the glue on. I'll have to trim something off there. Oh. Where did I put it? The mind boggles sometimes. Never mind. Alright. So, get this in. There we go.
Lordy.
Now,
Sorry about that.
there. Now,
When it turns dark, that's old folks start getting tired.
uh,
I think it's been dark at David's for several hours now, huh?
yeah, right.
Well, it's pushed about 10 o'clock over there at your house, David. 11.
All right. So we've got that in. I reckon the next port of call is this. So it just drops in like that. How convenient. Well, let's do that, shall we?
Do it.
Because then, once that's dried, we can. Wow. Ooh, that's a bit exciting. We're getting very close. Ooh,
That's what she
nice
said.
one. Nah.
Ah.
Now, I reckon I can use proper glue on this one, so long as I don't get overly excited with it, if you follow me. So it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
squish out the visible areas.
I'm not going to talk while you do that right there.
And there we go. That should be plenty.
Getting close to the glass.
Yeah, that's my concern.
Yeah. Regular glue will fuck up glass in a minute.
Oh yeah, made it.
Perfect.
Indeed it is.
That's our favorite word around here. Perfect.
Yeah, that's good. Just let that do its thing.
Do its thing. Yeah, I'll order my kit next week sometime. And David said something like January, first part of January, middle of January.
Now, ho ho! Did you see that?
I saw that.
So that's nice and solid. It'll be done tomorrow.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, that's a bit exciting. Which means I can start looking at getting heavily stuck into the Richthofen VW.
Yep.
Cool. and we can have all three of us doing the Mercedes.
Yes, sir. A joyous time it will be.
That will be cool. Now, in the meantime, give you a bit of solo time here.
Hey.
To wind things up.
Oh, working on the Volkswagen parts. There's this back shop.
Oh, yeah. Nice one.
And I've been working on engine components.
Oh, yeah.
Front wheel calipers, the valve covers, the engine, the top of the engine.
Nice one.
The shocks. And I got the bumpers put on Herbie.
Pretty.
Yes. Coming along pretty nicely. Oh, Herbie's gonna look pretty sweet when it's done. But that's what I've done this evening.
Nice one.
Thanks,
All righty. Well, let me just get my camera in position. And we will go boom. All righty. Well, that's us done for today. Thanks everyone for watching. I certainly appreciate it, as does Bassman.
I do. Appreciate it.
First time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe.
Subscribe. Hey, I like your shirt.
I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe. We both did indeed, David. We both did, like, as to quote old Mr. Grace from Are You Being Served? We've all done very well.
Nicely done.
Now, tomorrow we'll be back. As I plan to have everything ready to rock and roll, so that I don't have to go anywhere. We can do some extended play, and that will be happening at the same kit time. That's the one. Same kit channel. I'll catch you good people then. See yous.
See ya.